I'll start by making sure that I can read all the messages. Okay. Let's see if I can adjust this a little bit without making a big mess. Okay, I think it's okay. I wonder if I should do one for each sign, or just first come, first served today. Oh, I need to list off the sign if I do that so I don't forget anyone. And let's shuffle this other one. I have a couple of decks ready. Mhm. I guess nobody is on a Sunday. Hello, Shreyas. Hi, Cherry Blossom. How are you? I'm doing good. Hello, David. Hi, Anna. I'm just doing tarot readings. Big Grease. I don't know who you are to... Anyway. But are you shaking so fast? Oh, just my cards. Thank you. Hello, Maynosh. Let's just call you Kumar. That's gonna be easier. I'm in the States. I'm in the States. Do you have a question? That is evil. Only God knows the future. Well, that depends on your God. There are gods and goddesses that are oracles. So, you know, and shuffling a couple of cards is evil. And depending of the one and only true God. Well, you're not even telling me the name of your God because you don't even know the name of your God. You only know its title of God, because the name of God was lost. Cherry Blossom, what's coming towards me that I'm not aware of? Let's go ahead. Okay, let's see what is coming towards Cherry Blossom that she is not aware of. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Well, that God also gave visions to so many people in the Bible. There's so many prophets. And if you see someone just throwing a stick or a staff and transforming it into a snake, you will think that's witchcraft. But that is in the Bible. So it's your belief that I'm doing evil. But that is not the truth. Only God will know if I'm really doing evil or not. All right, let's see. What is coming? What is coming towards Cherry Blossom that she is not aware of? Thank you, Jean. I respect everyone's belief, but don't come and attack me. Like, you can be in your little corner of the world believing what you believe, and I will be in my corner of the world believing what I believe. Okay, so Cherry Blossom, are you currently working or doing anything financially? Or are you looking for something like that? Because it's showing that love is not coming just yet, because we have Angel of Love in reverse. So this, what is coming immediately, is financially related, and you need to know that is going to bring a little bit of envy. There is envy coming your way. And it is related to offers to your current job. If you have one, you are working, okay? Because we also have deceit in the reverse. So if there is something that you've been thinking, or someone comes to offer you that is like a business or invest in this, know that they're not lying. This does not come with deceit. It comes with bright and growth, and it's gonna take a little bit to get started on that, but it brings money. We have a door to value and door to money. So that is something that is coming your way. And yeah, your guys want you to know that whomever or whatever opportunity comes your way, it is not a lie, it is not a scam, but you need to be prepared, because it's going to bring envy with that. It's going to bring a few people that are envious. Let me see, anything else that she needs to know about this that is coming. The Magician, yes, it's something that you've been manifesting. It's something that you will have the resources for, and you can make it happen. So absolutely, there's money coming your way. Good, a good chunk of money coming your way. Okay, let's see. Shreyas Premium. Tell me too what's coming toward me. My name is Arian. Okay, what is coming towards Arian that she's not aware of? What is coming towards Arian? Hi, Misha. Thank you. Okay. Whoops. Six swords. Okay. Pentacles on the reverse. What else is coming towards area? Okay, so you need to take care of yourself a little bit, because if, okay, this can go two ways. If you now get ready for this, because we're getting this protection, you can avoid it, but it's gonna come a little period of sickness. that is going to influence your money making ability. So I don't know if you will have to stay in bed a little bit or skip work, or if this is showing that you will be spending money, and that is the decrease into your resources. If you're not working, then it's just expenditure. But and it's also showing that you won't be able to be in a team, that there will be a lot of like a resting period because of this. It's not big, but again, it's going to influence you that way. So if you can do anything right now to take care of that, get the flu shot, be a little more careful with anything you touch, and washing your hands more often, or either using hand sanitizer, and also not being in contact if you know that someone is sick, because there's a possible period of not feeling well and having to rest and having to be in bed because of that. Also, avoid places that are very, very crowded. I don't know if you go to church, temple, or anything related to that, but because we have the Hierophant right here, I think that it's almost like inviting you to go, because we also have the Six of Swords, and then we have the Hierophant, right? And the way when I'm seeing it, the way I'm reading is like this is going towards there, is going from a storm into calmer waters to the Hierophant. And the Hierophant can represent temple, can represent a church, it can even just represent a spiritual master, a spiritual leader, or religious leader. So the fact that it's telling you towards that, it can also be that you need to strengthen your sort of like your spiritual uh, power and force, and enabled to be better with that. You will be able to take care of that, of protect yourself, but only if you take precautions. If not, there's going to be a period of not feeling well and having to rest, having to be in bed. Okay, let's see who's next. I believe. You're mostly welcome, Cherry Blossom. Let's see. I believe the next one is Jean. Yes, it is Jean. Jean. What is Virgo's feeling and next actions towards Jean? Virgo's feelings towards Jean. Virgo's feelings towards Jean. Okay, and now some next actions. There's something that this Virgo cannot ignore anymore, that this Virgo is paying very much attention, is paying attention to you a lot. It feels defeated with something, like this Virgo was not successful or will not be successful, and but it's not taking action, is very cautious, and is showing like a freeze, being sort of like fight or flight, or freeze, and Virgo is very frozen right now, and is trying to take steps, is trying to do something regarding this, but is sort of like trying to very little, and just feel around it, because there is a fear about losing something of value, and again, either feeling that is already he feels defeated and that he was not successful, or he's afraid that he will not be successful with this, and that's why he is moving very, very slowly. So mostly his action will be, yes, definitely, there is, he does not want to take risk. With this, he's very afraid of anyone watching him not be successful. right? But there is still something that they cannot ignore, and this Virgo is watching you very, very closely. Um, and he's watching you very closely because he wants to sort of see, oh, he's autistic, I'm so sorry. Well, I guess that's not something to be sorry about because you can be super smart when you're autistic too. So I guess it depends on everyone. But um yeah, and is taking a very detailed look sort of to see how you react, but because of that is also like barely going a little bit and seeing, oh, how is Jean going to react, and then taking another step and, oh, how is Jean going to react. Okay, let's see what else is coming. Also, Jean, thank you so much for moderating. Like, you're so amazing keeping people in check. Okay, let's see what is about this. Oh, okay. Okay. So, what he cannot ignore anymore, it says woman holding a heart. You're holding his heart right now. He cannot ignore this anymore. But he is afraid he's vulnerable and he doesn't want to take any action for. He's extremely intelligent, but he lacks self-awareness and struggles socially. Yes, that happens a lot. He's been cheated on and he's been left alone. He just got divorced as well. Oh, poor thing. So yeah, what he cannot ignore anymore is that you're holding his heart. And he's realizing that, but he is extremely afraid of taking this risk and of not being successful. So his next action is going to be to continue to move very, very slowly while watching you and seeing your reaction. You know, like very little steps and things that he can take back if he were to realize that you did not welcome that kind of like, oh, it was just a joke or I didn't mean it. You know, little things like that that he can take back without, again, it's like very slow movement, extremely slow movement, but that it is. But yeah, this is what he cannot ignore anymore. Okay, who is next? Who is next? I believe it was Misha who was next. You're mostly welcome. Okie dokie. Let me look. What does Spirit want me to know right now? Okay, for Misha. Key CMR. Hi. I am served to attend court. Do you see me being successful? Yeah, let me see after I do Misha's because she's on the list. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jean. Yeah, that's why I get annoyed by people coming and telling me that I'm doing evil stuff. Like, I'm not even charging. I'm just trying to help people with their questions and sort of like give back with my knowledge and with what I think I'm good at. And Aurora, what you doing there? Okay, Misha. The spirit wants you to know. Let's see. The spirit wants you to know. Okay. Ooh. Okay, there is a lot of healing coming towards you, Misha. that is finishing up of something that you have already started. And what I see is that the last few steps is to uncover and feel a few feelings that you have been suppressing. So those feelings that you have been suppressing are just the last few that you have to work on in only to finally finish and let go of this part of a healing that you've been working on for so long. And it's about something very specific, specifically related to coming into your own power. Hey, baby. Hey, Finger. Hey, boo.
I found a complete accident.
Love you.
Goodbye, bye.
There are a lot of people who use religion as weapons. Yeah, I have to agree with that, unfortunately. Okay, getting back to Misha's reading. This little final healing that is going on right now is what is hindering your ability to manifest and to come into more power of yourself, specifically about manifesting manifesting things that you desire, manifesting your highest good, manifesting like things that you deserve, and sort of like a throne or something that will you will be very pleased with, and a little bit of financial freedom as well. But it's mostly manifestation in general, but also comes with a little bit of manifestation of financial success. um, that yeah, you need to remove that cover of the few little emotions that have been suppressed, and like you're not ready to deal with. Yep, let's see who is next. We did. Okay, Arian Goyle. And after that, KCMR. Lucille, things that is coming towards me. Arian Goyle, things that are coming towards you. What is coming towards Arian Goyle? Let's see what's coming your way. There is a small improvement in finances. It's not going to be super big, so it can be like a promotion. If you are not working, that means started working. But if you're not working, it's most likely going to be something like part-time rather than full-time, because again, I don't see it's not super big. But it still is an increase into financial. Thank you. I had similar messages before, so I think you're right. Okay, then it can be something, it can be, what's the name? Perhaps you could be doing like a gig, like a side hustle. I don't know if you're looking um, into a part-time, or if you are in college and you have done like scholarships petition and stuff, there could be something of that coming your way, because there is some financial uh, a little bit of a financial help, a financial increase that is coming your way. We have this right here. We have that is something that you don't know so much, but yeah, anyway, um, there is something financially coming your way. Okay, yeah, I think so. Let's see. After that was KCMR. I am served to attend court. Do you see me being successful? Okay. Show me a yes. Show me a no. Is KCMR going to be successful for when he attends court for what he has been served to attend? Okay, yeah, we got a yes. But it was very slow. It was very slow in answering that yes. So I will just get prepared. Um, you need to be prepared to, you know, like any kind of documents, because even though we had a yes, it was very slow in coming to that yes. So I don't know if it's just going to be a delay. I am female. I'm so sorry if I say it he or any kind of misgender with just the initials, you know. Like I'm really sorry about that. um Delay, I do see that, because it was delaying even in answering. So it's still showing successful, but again, and maybe you can, now that you know that, you can do things to speed up. Again, if you are able to grab any documents that you need, any witnesses. Again, I don't know your specifics, so I'm just giving you general, but yeah. Yep. I hope that was at least making you feel a little better with that, since we got a very pretty yes, even though it took a little bit. Honda Premium. Will I be able to pass my entrance exam for MBA? Well, I don't know what I think, but oh, again? Goodness. Like, I don't even, wow. I don't even have that many, like, I don't charge that much for a private reading. Either go to another practitioner, or I have a $5 reading, but I don't think that is much a lot. Yeah, because he's taking more than, and I am offering a lot, so karma does come. Okay, let's see, since I don't think anyone is waiting, I will answer yes or no questions, but things general, not personal, just to have fun. If you have any weird questions, let's ask the Dowsing Roads. And I will pull some cards just for the collective, like just in general, what we all should be focusing on, knowing anything like that. So this one right now is for the collective, and if you have any yes or no questions, that is sort of general to the world, to spirit, we can ask the Dowsing Rods. Okay, message for the collective. Okay, so the message for the collective right now is, even when we feel hopeless, we need to keep going. Because if we stay in one place, the options are not going to open up. Just by keep on moving, and we are going to be changing environments, changing the people that are around us, or just like keep going, then is that the hope can come back, and the options that right now might feel like I have no options right now, there's nothing I can do, a couple can start appearing. To ask multiple questions is not allowed. Exactly. It's not allowed. And I don't do this every day, but at least I come back, so you can come back, and there's so many people that do free readings. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, just repeating message for the collective is, even when we don't feel hopeful, when we're feeling hopeless, keep going, but because only then, by changing, by keep moving, is that new opportunities start to appearing, and we're even able to see them and able to find them either in different environments, by going to different people, by realizing new things, gaining new knowledge. Like there is a ton of way of moving forward, and keep trying. Not everything has to be just moving forward, doesn't mean like full force. Even just little by little, the important thing here is showing that to keep going. So yeah, that's a message for the collecting. I think that we all need sometimes. I do need sometimes just like keep going. Even when people yeah, I guess that is life. I guess that is life. Dolly! I feel lost in my career. Would you please do a reading for that? Sounds great. Oh, and I need to answer a client. She's feeling way better after a healing. Okay, Dolly. Okay, let me see. Dolly, feeling lost in her career. Dolly. Ooh, I can totally see that. Was it something that you were passionate about at some time? Because we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, showing like passion that has been lost, that is not longer there. We also have the Two of Cups in the reverse, showing that is no longer a match. There's no longer chemistry. And also the Tower is kind of like, it's just too overwhelming. I see some chaos going on in your career. So that is most likely your present, since you're feeling that way right now. Let me shuffle the cards and see what do you need to know about your career. Okay. For Dolly, what does she need to know about her career? Okay. So what you need to know is not to give up, not to change career just yet. Because this career is sort of like still keeping you, and it's not going to leave you out in the cold. This career is, it's like it's not dead yet. Might feel that way, but it's not dead yet. And it's sort of like telling you to hold on just a little bit more. We have the strength and sort of like to keep at it, and even if you need to, you really pull strengths even from what you don't have, and just a little bit more, because it's going to move forward in the future. It's just right now that it feels that way, because we have the Ten of Cups and shows you achieving your goals. It shows happiness, and it's kind of like the next step on this. I'm going to see what else you need to know about your career, but it's only by holding on, and you will need strength, right? Because this is not going to be immediate, and you will need to hold on to this for a little bit longer, but it comes that is unstuck. Okay, yes, it's showing don't walk away just yet, because in order to find that, to move forward in your career, to not feel lost anymore, it's something that is very adjacent to your current position, right? So it can be, if you are working in a big company, it can be working in the same company but a different division, or it can be, yeah, situations are a bit difficult right now. I understand that. But showing this that is adjacent and that the doors are kind of like next to each other or very close, again, is either working for the same company but in another position, or again, because you're still in this company, finding is either someone that you are able to network with, finding people that sometimes maybe are contracted by this company, but it is by being in this environment still that you are able to find something adjacent. So you need to hold on just to a little more what you are looking for that other door. Sort of like, don't close the door of your current career, of your current position, until you have found the other one that opened, right? It's sort of like still being here and peeking, and it's like, no, that one is closed, and sort of like knocking and seeing who answers, and only then closing the other one, because it's really telling you to hold on just for the moment, even though you might, the way you're feeling, at least this career, this position is not going to leave you out on the cold. So it might not be the best and not the one that where you feel fulfilled and everything like that, but it's still gonna, take care of your bills and everything. As you get the other door open, that is gonna fulfill your goals, your desires, and just make you feel like, okay, let's go ahead and see. Is anyone after this? I believe that was it, but yep, there you go. That's it. Yay! Okay, if no one has at least a yes or no question, I think I'm going to... You're welcome. You're mostly welcome. I'm glad to be able to help. That's why I do this. That's why I do this. And again, if nobody has a yes or no question to ask the dowsing rods, I'm going to be ending it here. I had my fair share of people telling me that I'm evil and others being evil themselves. Well, I don't think it's evil, but it's not nice. Definitely not nice. Okay, yes or no questions. I'm going once. Yes or no questions. Going twice. And I think that's it. Thank you everyone for sharing the day with me, and you're not evil. It takes one to know what. No, I know I'm not evil. It's just it still gets on my nerves, that someone claiming to come, yeah, they were being mean, and in one little part I do understand that is their belief and they are sort of kind of like trying to save you, but at the same time is like, clearly I don't share the same beliefs. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I have this practice. And yeah, I don't even have words to... It's just... But thank you everyone else. Thank you everyone else. Goodbye. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I can not be super sweet sometimes too, like it depends. As women, we go through cycles, and there is a specific cycle once a month where some of us don't feel super sweet. But yeah, thank you.